Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Omkar Sangita Dilipra Sonone, a mentor in Team AFMG, and today we are glad to have with us two people who have successfully cleared their FMG Jan 2023 session. And let's congratulate first on the behalf of Team AFMG, and we wholeheartedly congratulate you as well as your families on your youth success. And I was pretty sure that both of them are going to definitely pass because these were the first benchers in all our classes, and the pace at which they used to answer definitely that made it pretty sure that these people are going to ace the examination. So
Thank you
now,
so much.
first of all, I would like you to introduce yourself to our audience. First of all, Dr. Mrinal, you can go, and then Dr. Kushi.
Thank you so much, sir. And we are very glad because the interview is starting with a nice fresh. And so we are I'm feeling very blessed that you remember that you were. Yeah,
First
okay.
benchers.
Thank you so much, sir. And so my name is Mrunal Veling. I have done my MBBS from Russia, Smolensk State Medical University. And so then I came to India and then I joined AFMG. So I'm very, very glad to join it. And because I have the whole journey and in the whole journey, AFMG has helped me and boosted me a lot. And over to you.
Yeah, Dr.
Okay.
Kushi, please.
Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Kushi Sharma, and I graduated from Smolensk State Medical University, Russia, 2016 batch. I did successfully cleared this FMG December session 2022 with highly satisfied marks. Thank you so much, AFMG, for helping me throughout the journey.
Great, great. Now, my first question to both of you would be: usually, when people come back after their graduation, a lot of confusion is there. People are confused to what to join, what to follow, and what not to. So they get a lot of advices from everywhere in the nook and corner of Gautam Nagar. So, how did you protect yourselves from all these advices, and how did you? Dr. Mrinal first.
Yes. So actually, as you said, that we were first wandering here and there. हम लोग बहुत भटक रहे थे. ऐसे बोल रहे ऐसे बोलूंगी तो गलत नहीं होगा. Because sir ऐसे था कि all बहुत सारे institutions हैं. But उसमें से भी हम लोगों को that was the point sir. जब हमने हम लोगों को feel हुआ अंदर से कि sir actually in our subconscious mind that yes this is the right one for us. And actually sir मुझसे ज़्यादा because me and Kushi have lived the journey, this experience, this journey together. So we are together today, and actually, it was her choice because I followed her. I followed her instincts. Actually, I'll give the credit to her. So because what happened is in my
Thank
case,
you.
like when I saw all the pamphlets of teachers and especially all the students in which your photo was also there, and so we got motivated, sir. This is not false thing because sir, जो motivation मिलना चाहिए because Russia में it was all totally different. We didn't have any idea that how it would be, like how the journey would be, how the exam would be. And so that we thought when we saw all everything, the scenario, then we thought that yes, Vikas sir, he guided us, and Sonia ma'am, Mahesh sir, all guided us at the first. And so then we were in the family, I could say.
Right.
Actually, sir, when
So
we
you
ended,
were and you will always
like,
be the part of the family. Now I would like to
oh,
ask Dr. Khushi, as she said she trusted your instincts. So what were your instincts? Why did you think that this one is the ultimate one that you need to follow?
okay. So actually, we are very blessed with the very nice seniors in our college, and they guided it so well, basically. And they suggested this a coaching institute way before. And when we landed in Delhi, and then we both went to Gautam Nagar, and we came to AFMG Institute, and they guided us so well that within half an hour, we just talked to our parents, and we finally decided that we are going to this institute and coming back to our hometown. So this was finalized way before itself. So
Great.
and finally the decision was right and precise. So we are very happy.
True that. So now I would like to ask you, once you started, what was your initial strategy? What was there in your mind when you started? Dr. Khushi, you can go ahead.
Okay. So actually strategizing the exam pattern and how to approach the exam is very important basically. So when
Right.
we started, we were not having that much concept which was needed basically. So we were not even knowing which guide book to follow, which platform to go with. So it went eventually, step by step. So when we went to AFMG Institute for the first time, first day, it was memorable because it was biochemistry class and Dr. Azam was there and he guided us so well that we strategized at that day itself how to study, what subject to prefer first. So basically, when a person or a student is going to start his journey for FMGA examination, you must know that which subject he or she must prioritize. Basically, the stronger subject should go according to me to at the last time, and for like starting with the subjects, you must go with the topics you have never read or the subjects you have never read.
Right.
For me it was surgery, and the paraclinical subjects, they were basically my strong ones right from college time itself. So I was majorly focusing on medicine, obgyn, then surgery, because I've never read before during my MBBS journey also. So during scheduling my whole process, I took those subjects which I never read before. Those subjects I prioritized first. Then I went with the clinical subjects like Dermat, then ENT and Ophtha, and then paraclinical subjects. So
Right.
strategizing is the process is very important, and we did that because of AFMG, of course.
So now I would like to move on with Dr. Mrunal with the question that I would like to ask you. How did you plan out your day? Because there used to be long hours of classes. So apart from that, also, did you give how much time did you give for your revisions, and how did you manage to solve MCQs? So please go ahead.
So, sir, actually, because I'll tell you the scenario first. When we were in Russia, because when we were in Russia, we used to hardly study for like only 2 to 3 hours, not more than that. But this also credit, I'll honestly give it to AFMG because of the teachers. So because looking at the energy level of the teachers, we got that energy. Teachers, अगर इस मतलब age में is मतलब they have so much like achieved in their life. Still, they are struggling for us. So why can't we do? Why can't it's like we got that sir spirit, and then sir we started. So sir पूरा day like 10 to 12 hours we had the classes.
Right.
First sir बहुत like was बहुत hard, मतलब ऐसे बैठना concentrate करना सच में बहुत मुश्किल होता था. But then सर धीरे धीरे करके जो like breaks होते थे वो होता था उसमें भी like we used to like enjoy it. Actually we started enjoying the journey, and we started enjoying the classes moreover. And it
Right.
is because that the teacher people used to build our concepts step by step. And उसकी वजह से हमें कभी बोर नहीं हुआ या फिर ऐसे नहीं लगा कि ओ वाई वी आर हियर. सो सर ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है, इसमें मैं बताना चाहती हूँ. देन
Especially
सर
Dr.
what
Vid's classes. Dr. Vid's classes, which were very late, but we didn't feel like.
True.
because our off time was not that build up, sir. So like
Right.
we and so what happened, like I personally, like MCQs I used to do in the evening. And as sir you suggested, now I guess you will scold us because you had told that you should do at least 100. You used to tell at least 100 the target. So I used to personally, I used to do 40 to 50. जब आप कहते थे कि 100, तो I used to, oh my god, आज भी 100 नहीं हुए. But sir आपके words याद आते थे तब. And like it was the case कि पूरा दिन like classes and all concepts building, because the concepts ने हमें बहुत मतलब help की MCQ solve करने में. तो
Right.
ऐसे तो MCQs नहीं, तो like it was like very good.
So that's very important. I could just draw that out of your answer. Is concept building definitely plays a very important and a vital role while solving MCQs. So it makes it much more easier, I feel, right? So now, as we are talking about conceptual questions that are usually appearing in the examination, my next question would be regarding that itself. How did you feel was the exam pattern this time? Because a lot of people were complaining that the exam pattern suddenly changed first thing. And secondly, even the exam pattern changed. Like, were your notes more than enough to pace up with that changing exam pattern? And how were you able to score to cross that 150 mark? So yeah, Dr. Mrinal can go ahead, please.
Yes. Uh, Yeah. So, sir, actually, what happened is that the exam was not difficult. It was tricky. So, I will like use the word tricky. The questions they were asking, they were a bit twisted. So what happened? It was all basic. So I could say that it was a real exam. और सर एग्जैक्ट उन्होंने हमें लाइक दे हैव गिवन अस 1 month. सो आई गेस दैट मतलब मैं ऐसे नहीं बोलूंगी कि उन्होंने हमारे ऊपर इनजस्टिस किया है बिकॉज सर उन्होंने
Right.
बहुत लाइक उन्होंने सच में दिस इज ऑनेस्टली आई एम सेइंग बिकॉज सर बहुत डिफिकल्टी हुई बट एट द एंड लाइक वी थॉट दैट यस नाउ वी आर केपेबल ऑफ बिकमिंग डॉक्टर्स वी आर डॉक्टर्स so वो वाली feeling आई after giving that exam and now moreover after scoring like a good score so so sir that is the case answer questions तो like as I said that जो क्लिनिकल क्वेश्चंस थे सर उसके लिए मुझे थोड़ा सा टाइम का लाइक टाइम बेसिस आई विल सजेस्ट ऑल द एफएमजी एस्पिरेंट्स दैट टाइम को लाइटली मत लेना बिकॉज सर टाइम लाइक बहुत उस टाइम पे प्रेजेंस ऑफ माइंड होना चाहिए और उस टाइम पे हमें सॉल्व करने के लिए लाइक बहुत थिंकिंग कैपेसिटी बिकॉज सर जो हम सोच रहे थे ना पहले वी वर थिंकिंग कि पीवाईक्यूज है ऐसे ही आएंगे टाइप इट वाज नॉट लाइक दैट सो सर
Right.
हमने ज्यादा टेकन फॉर ग्रांटेड किया था बट लाइक इट वाज नॉट द केस तो एग्जामिनर्स ने हमारी बहुत रियल मतलब एग्जाम लगा दी हमारी यस
So I feel that's true as well. Like as you told, definitely the exam would not be difficult. The exam was tricky, and the attitude that you had, I feel that is one which is required. कि as I always say, कि NB को तुमसे कोई खुन्नस नहीं है, right? So definitely, if they have given more
यस
45 days to prepare, you need to be ready for a definitely a difficult, moderate to a difficult exam. They cannot, like in August also that was the scenario. As the exam was postponed,
True.
as I already told you, like I was the first one. A lot of people were saying नहीं exam पे कोई असर नहीं होता. Definitely whenever the exam gets postponed, they will consider that as you are having more time, you should prepare well as well. So that was expected any which ways. Now I would like to ask Dr. Khushi. Definitely we spoke about the exam pattern, but as we said that there were MCQs which were tricky as well. So how important it is to solve MCQs every day, and like how you used to tackle your MCQs, because not MCQ solving is only important, to analyze it as well. So how did you what is your take on that, and how did you analyze those?
So, right from UG days, MCQ has always been nightmare to me, and because of that, we used to solve a lot of MCQs. No matters we do revise or not, but we do a lot of MCQs. Right from within 6 months, 4 months we dedicated to concepts building. So, right from classes, after coming from classes, if we get time, then we used to solve MCQs. But MCQ solving is the crux. If you're not solving MCQ, then you're not giving exam. Basically, you're just reading it and you're not doing exam is all about MCQ solving. So the trick of solving MCQ we got from you, sir. Basically, your TND sessions taught us how to handle, how to approach a question, and you were the only one who told us every detail about that, be it micro for a subject we used to learn everything from that question itself. So within one day of 4 hours we do not study single subject, we study multiple 4 to 5 subjects within one question itself. So from your test and discussion, we got how to go step by step to every options, how to rule out, how to approach a question. So beginning it was very difficult for us to solve MCQs. We remember your first TND, it was bouncers, most of the questions were bouncer. We were like, how fast you are teaching, how we will be able to cope up. But then basically after 3 to 4 test and discussion, we were on the track and we could pace according to you and just follow you. And right after attending your test and discussion, we go back to home and revise it, and that actually build up our MCQ solving things. Then FMG solution also we did a lot of questions. Then Telegram groups, and basically me and Mral, we were roommates. So the thing what was actually helped us was we never followed many groups. Like we were only on the AFMG Telegram group and then AFMG app, FMG solution. That's it. And we didn't do anything else, because we were knowing our capacity, that we would do only this much, and this is way more enough than this. And basically, if we revise, and if we actually understand the concept of single MCQ, that is done for a day. So
True.
that was all about MCQ solving patterns.
Great, great. So I feel important thing that you mentioned was like you used to go home and revise the test and discussions. Usually people do that. Okay, like very rarely people do that. Okay, because I have seen people who attend test and discussions without concentration as well. But that's most important, and that is what is called as analyzing the MCQs. Even after you solve it, even if you mark it correct or wrong, does not matter. That's the most important
True,
part
sir.
as well. I would like to ask Dr. Mrinal now, like what do you think, how important were the revisions, how many revisions did you do, and like how should they plan the revisions, all the upcoming aspirants?
So, first of all, like जब subject complete होता था, when the subject used to get completed, teachers always used to hint us, they used to suggest us that ये subject के बाद you have to do the revision. So, sir, वो we did, like, because sir 19 subjects together revise करना is not practically possible. तो sir
Right.
एक subject जब होता था, जब complete होता था, we used to revise it, और तभी का तभी टीचर्स ने जो वर्ड्स बोले हैं वाइल टीचिंग, वो हमें पढ़ते टाइम बहुत याद आते थे, और लाइक वो बहुत एग्जाम तक हमें लॉन्ग टर्म मेमोरी में स्टोर होके इट हैज हेल्प्ड अस. एंड देन सर, लाइक as Vikas sir and as you and all the teachers used to tell us that from the first itself that you have to revise the subjects even like in the last, matlab abhi 2 to 3 times you have to do it. So like sir, I personally did it for 2 times, I'll say. एंड सर लाइक लास्ट वो सर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट एक पॉइंट है जो मुझे कहना है कि लास्ट में सर विकास ने ऑलवेज टोल्ड दैट नोट्स नहीं खोलने हैं. वो बहुत हमें हेल्प किया है सर, एंड ऑल द QRS सेशंस एज वेल.
Right.
So we followed like all our teachers, and like we have reached this.
Great, great. So that's important as well, I feel, and it's required too that you revise it multiple number of times, and definitely the first revision should be the one which is immediately after the subject, and
Yes.
that's also important. Now, my next question to Dr. Khushi would be: I would like to ask you, how did you manage that postponement? Because I feel that was the most difficult part because a lot of people were on track. But what ultimately happened was ki a lot of people, when the exam got postponed, got off track. And that was the turning point for most of them. For some of them, it turned into a disaster. But for like those who were actually continuing on the path, for them, it was definitely a boon. So how did it work for you? And like, what was your feeling once you heard the news of postponement?
Okay, so we were actually also shocked, both of us, but we were like we got an opportunity basically. So what we how we took is took that opportunity is like we were the first one. Like 6 months were not enough for us to complete 19 subjects. So what I did was I was always thinking that okay, fine, we have to give 4th December exam. I was prepared for that. No matter how many revision I did, but I was mindset. I was happy and cool with that decision that we are going to give 4th December exam. But somewhere back, I was feeling that I need some time here to give the second revision. So when the news came that we are getting 2 months, I was very happy that at least I could do second or third revision. I was very happy. I told Mrinal also that this is the time we can just take everything,
Actually, a golden opportunity. Yeah.
yeah. So we both were very happy. People were just partying, and we were like, okay, now 7 to 8 hours will exceed to 8 to 10 hours. So thanks to that, we got an opportunity to do a third revision as well, and I was very happy. But I got to know about some students, some of our friends. They were telling that they were not happy because they were already prepared for 4th December. But this is a phase in a life that comes and goes. So it can be good for you, it can be bad. but take it as a positive thing. Basically, you got an opportunity, you can boost your strength, you can strengthen your stronger subjects, you can score more.
Right.
Even the score doesn't matter in FMG, but if you score, that builds your confidence up, and that's very important. So I would suggest, if even if postponement is there, that is good for you. It's better thing for you. You take it as in a positive way and strengthen your positive things and your powers. That will build your confidence. That's it.
True, true. That's most important, I feel, rather than grieving on some bad news. Definitely, if you take it as an opportunity, it will work in your favor, and that's for sure.
Okay.
Now, coming towards the conclusion, I would like to ask you now, first of all, what were the mistakes that you did? Okay, and like what you feel all the upcoming FMG aspirants should not repeat. And allied question with that, what would be your final advice before parting to all the upcoming FMG aspirants who are attempting it for the first time, or for those who are not able to cross it this time? So first,
So
Dr.
go for it,
Mrinal.
Mrinal.
और जो लाइक द फर्स्ट मिस्टेक आई हैव डन, मुझे हमेशा याद रहेगी सर, दैट स्केड्यूल बनाना. सर स्केड्यूल मतलब इट्स ऑलवेज लाइक a problematic thing for me. जो तो सर वो मुझे बहुत लाइक what I used to do, what was my mistake and how I like improved it like in the mid or last I can say, that I used to schedule things like for a whole week, that I will do this, I will do this subject, but so it was not possible for me. So like when like I can remember when Vikas sir and when like teachers told us that you have to like schedule it for one day, एंड देन यू हैव टू गो लाइक फॉर नाउ कि अगर कल का दिन है तो आज के रात को तुम लोगों को कल का शेड्यूल बनाना है, एंड यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर योर माइंड दैट यस आई एम गोइंग टू डू इट, डेफिनेटली आई एम गोइंग टू डू इट. तो सर पहले पहले मेरा कंप्लीट नहीं होता था, वो भी मैं बताती हूँ, मेरा 80% लाइक इट यूज्ड टू गेट कंप्लीटेड, पर धीरे धीरे सर लाइक आई बिल्ट इट. सो दिस वाज माय फर्स्ट एंड लाइक वेरी मच बिग 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 मिस्टेक कि मेरा कंप्लीट नहीं होता था. तो स्केड्यूल के हिसाब से क्या होता था कि लाइक पेंडिंग बहुत रहता था. तो ऑल द सब्जेक्ट्स जो मेरे होते थे तो थोड़ा 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 पेंडिंग करके वो थोड़ा पाइल अप हो गया. सो लाइक आई वुड लाइक टेल ऑल द एस्पिरेंट्स दैट जब जब टीचर कहते हैं कि रिवाइज करो, उस टाइम पे स्केड्यूल बनाओ, तो उनकी सुनो, ना कि अपनी सोचो कि अरे कुछ नहीं बाद में. नो नो नो, सो प्लीज, सो दैट आई लाइक पॉइंट इट आउट. सो लाइक एंड रिविजन सर, जो टीचर्स बहुत लाइक इमेंसली इंटेंसली बताते हैं दैट रिविजन तो यू हैव टू डू. Because sir, I also used to think, that I'll do once, okay, or twice, and I'll do it. But no, it was like also one more like important thing. कि revisions are very, 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 very important. And as you also always tell that, yeah, कि हर TNT session में sir used to tell that revision is important, revision is important, like that. So it really helped us. And sir, like MCQ solving. So sir, जैसे मैंने सबसे पहले भी बोला था कि जब आप कह रहे हैं कि 100, so people should try to solve 120 so that they'll achieve the target, like not unlike us, that 40 and 50. So this is very wrong. And so yes sir, and धीरे धीरे करके we like I overcame my mistakes, I could say.
Great. So now, Dr. Kushi, over to you.
Okay, so I would say FMG students that the atmosphere in Delhi is sometimes very toxic. So
True.
please, avoid such people. If you are in need of some friends, make few, but don't get involved in bulk of people. You'll end up mess. So to students, just schedule your process and your study patterns in beginning itself, and don't think that you won't be able to do in one go, because it's not very difficult. If I can do, anybody can, trust me. Please don't take it very that this is not something senior told that we need time to clear it. So please don't fall trap for that. And the yeah just go for with the one source. Like, I was solely dependent on AFMG because I never had any app, or I didn't study. I started preparation in my final year, so I can relate to it. Maybe some student can relate to me, but yes, just follow one source, and just go with that, and trust your teachers, your faculties. They did something that they are standing there and they are guiding you. So yeah, trust them, and hard work and consistency will give you the fruit. And have peace. The mental peace is very need in Gautam Nagar, and mental health basically is very important over there. So yeah, that was the advice.
So that's the most important advices that you have given, like multiple times of revision. Keep like take care of your mental peace at the same time while you're preparing. Definitely be away from all the toxic atmosphere, and MCQ solving is an integral part. So that is the most important things I could just summarize from all your answers. And it was great talking to both of you, and thank you for giving your time and answering our queries, usually which the FMG aspirants have when they begin their preparation. And we were glad to have you over, and we would hopefully see you soon as some successful physician or a surgeon in near future. And we congratulate you once again on your success and wish you all the very best on behalf of Team AFMG for all your future endeavors that you undertake. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. I would like to thank all the AFMG team and all the 19 subjects teachers and all of them, like all my friends and the people who guided me. So, and it was like really, it would have been not been possible without AFMG. So, because AFMG, it was the strongest pillar for us. So, sir, really, we are very, very glad to join AFMG. And so, thank
Yeah.
you so much. Thank you so much
Thank
to
you so
all
much.
of you. And so
Thank